How often have you been here?
This is my 171st trip.
It's unbelievable to listen to
It
that.
is to me too,
Yeah.
because I was coming every month during the war,
Uh-huh.
and in fact, my body didn't know what time zone I was in.
I can imagine.
I would
And how
be
did you get here at the time? Was there the same infrastructures to fly into Split or to Dubrovnik? Or how
all
did you get
different ways, all different ways, because I was bringing humanitarian aid, and so it just depended on what the situation was at the time. Like there was one time when I had 350 boxes of humanitarian aid that I'd brought from the States, and we could only fly as far as Vienna. We couldn't get any closer than Vienna. So we had to have a truck come and meet us
in the
there in Vienna to transport everything here. And I was going to the front lines taking, and I'm not a brave person, believe me.
Through Christ, you can do a lot.
I
Through
was
Christ,
just
huh?
going to say that if it had been my own will, it never would have happened. But
God filled
just-
you with that
yes,
zeal, no? It's zeal you call it, or this passion to do it.
oh yeah, and I never felt afraid, and I get nervous when there's turbulence in the plane, you know. So it was like, what am I doing here? You know? But
Superhero.
there were just
Through Christ.
no
Superwoman, I want to say.
through Christ,
Yeah.
definitely. But
Christ.
so many things. We brought a number of children to the United States for life-saving surgery that they couldn't get here, and now it's so wonderful when we're here and I see them, and now they're grown up, and some of them are grown up and married and have children of their own,
Unbelievable.
but they were at death's door, and so just to see, there's just been so many things, so many blessings. Just I can't even describe it. And
Because you see the whole story of Medjugorje, you have been the whole way through, nearly. I mean, you have been here and you have seen what's going on.
almost, yeah.
And did the spirit change, or it's still the same like in the 80s?
It's different in some respects. You know, when we came the first time, there were no street lights. The main road was a narrow dirt road. And there was, from the church to the old post office, there was nothing except fields and one little coffee shop. That was it. And
Wow.
and so it was a simpler way of life. And I think that's one of the things that the older people, my generation and older, they miss the simpler way of life. But the fact is that when I first came, they didn't have any of these pensions, and we were in somebody's home, and unbeknownst to us, my husband and I were in the parents' bedroom, and they were sleeping on the floor somewhere else in the house. And so all of this building and things that people criticize Medjugorje for was all necessary. I mean, they had to create places for people to stay, restaurants, you know, for eating, and everybody wants to bring back rosaries and things from Medjugorje, so all the shops started, you know. And so we've seen all that develop over the years, and it's different in that respect, but the underlying spirit is exactly the same. Exactly the same.